I want to start off by saying that this wasn't influenced by the upcoming wipe Tarkov's having. I actually thought of this idea and started recording like 3 months ago. I have a few issues with how Tarkov normally works. I feel that progression in this game is almost completely broken within the first few weeks of wipe. This is partially from access to the flea market, as well as the mega sweat lords who no-life the game and max out their gear almost instantly. To remedy this, I decided to try the game in Ironman. The rules are pretty simple. You have no access to the flea market, and you can't use other people's gear. No scavs as well, obviously. Simple, right? But this really changes how you play. To start, I'm going to use my alternate account, with barely any playtime. This is a standard count, which means I have a smaller stash and alpha container, as well as less trader rep and a less upgraded hideout. Also, just like always, I will be wiping everything in my stash.
Deja vu.
My starting goal is just getting off ground zero. I want to complete all starting quests for this map, and this is going to be pretty difficult since I'm starting with nothing, but I don't think it'll be too difficult. Goal number 1 though, is just acquiring a weapon. My first plan is just getting enough items into my secure container so that I can purchase food, water, and meds if I need them. I plan on finding my weapon in raid to actually make this challenge more hardcore. I apologize for the scuffed video. I just got a new computer and OBS's basic settings are terrible. I don't know why it's like this, but later videos will be better. I forgot that Therapist actually offers free medical healing for the first 5 levels, and I decided that to make sure this challenge isn't too much of a pain in the ass, I'll use it. I sell off the few items I get and head back into raid. This was the moment when I realized how frustrating this challenge was going to be. Every single player I was running into, they were geared to the tits, and I couldn't take any of it. These were people I was going to have to be fighting that were level 5, level 6 armor, and fully modded guns that shot like lasers. And I was going to be equipped with whatever the traders could give me. Now, luckily, I had some money and gear to fall back on from the previous raids, but I still needed to finish the rest of the Ground Zero tasks. I was quite surprised right here. I didn't think I killed a player until I looked back and saw when I was up in the machine gun, I killed one of those two guys running away. I can't believe I hit that. Back to your regularly scheduled raids. With all the scavs eliminated and looted, it was time to do Saving the Mole quest. I decided to loot the room since I knew there were many hideout items I could find on Ground Zero. I decided to make my way to the car extract. Unfortunately, it looks like somebody was camping it, so I decided to go to Nakatani. And now, I've got a bunch of stuff I gotta do in my stash. First off, my dailies are now here. And I completed Saving the Mole. This unlocks Gunsmith Part 1 and Introduction. I decide I want to finish Gunsmith Part 1 since I believe I have everything I need. I use the hard drive barter for the MP133 rail, and the cat grip and laser I can just buy.
No matter what the weather, we're together.
I decide to head to Woods with a Mosin to try to finish Introduction, which will get me the shotguns I need for finishing Debut.
Felt fine, it was a summer day. Feeling the sun on my skin, and I knew, I remember the times we were in, and I knew the people I loved, the little I
Now I've unlocked the final mission on Ground Zero, Luxurious Life. This means I only have 3 more quests until I'm done with Ground Zero. Unfortunately, my search for the wine bottle does not go that well.
Walking hand in hand on the riverside. Sometimes the sadness grew, but we would just sit waiting for a change of tide. Oh, my. Oh, Before you knew me, I was swimming in between. And I had to take it day by day. My thoughts kept running out of time. It wasn't here now. Oh, I remember the times that I swam. I didn't know.
And that is 2 out of the 3 final Ground Zero tasks finished. Only 1 more left.
Spring might come again. What heart and soul left to mend?
A lucky spawn right next to the quest item. Let's finish this quest and move on from Ground Zero.
It's good to see you. You cleared my side.
My next objective is getting started on the Tarkov shooter questline, and I'm trying to progress as far as I can through those quests. Unfortunately, I don't realize I'm not recording until after the raid, but this raid was a pretty good moneymaker. I'm now finally saving up to try to get myself a scav junk box. This is a huge milestone. I'm finally able to acquire my first scav junk box. This will really help since I'm on a standard count. Up until now, I've been pretty lucky to not run into many players, but it seems like now this might be the turning point of this challenge. So far in this challenge, this airplane's actually been one of my best sources of money. It's got a pretty good chance of spawning high value items, and it's not that contested. Unfortunately, this guy was pretty geared, and I couldn't take any of it. Luckily though, his backpack was filled with goodies, which I could take, since all founded raid items are fair game. My stash was pretty low on funds, so I did another woods money run. This is one of my favorite weapons for early wipe, the APB pistol. It's cheap, it's fast firing, it's silent, you can use it for stirrup, and it's great at close range, which is what most of your fights early wipe are going to be, since most people don't have scopes. With this last Iskra, I'm finally able to unlock the Tarkov shooter questline. I'm hoping I can get as far through these quests as possible. It's finally time to take on the Tarkov shooter quests. From this point on, I'll be running woods with the bolt action, just trying to survive.
Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. This big old world sure got me running around. I heard a voice that said, just settle down. And with the moonlight as my guide, and with his feet feeling deep inside. I know now that I am homeward bound. Cruel, cruel world, must I go home? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
During these raids, I was actually finishing off quite a few tasks and getting a good amount of money in the process.
Desert road, desert plain, I have seen so much pain. Now I see into the eyes of a girl. No more, no more, cruel world. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Unfortunately, Tarkov isn't always good times, especially in a challenge like this.
You must bow to the
But I didn't let it get me down. I kept working on finishing Tarkov Shooter Part 2. And to end off the video, I went back to customs. I finished the extortionist and the first part of delivery from the past. And to end it off, I got myself a second scav junk box. I actually had a lot of fun with this challenge. I mean, it was hard, but the extra challenge made it all the more rewarding. It kind of gets me excited for the hardcore wipe though. I'd have to say that actually one of the most difficult parts was just using a standard account again. You have such little storage space, and not having rep with traders is miserable. I've been considering streaming during the hardcore wipe, so come check me out. Also, I have a lot of leftover footage from later into this challenge. I may make a second video for this. Either way, stick around. I hope you enjoyed.